got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Let's go. 60 outlaw. 49. Look at me. Go. Now. Fight.
They'll start by running the option to the right. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. They don't want to waste this outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on third down. Back to throw, Rudolph. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Now the gadget play here on fourth down winds up backfiring. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their own 46. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Tyson Alualu just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. They go play fake. Mahomes steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
We got four.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Bud Dupree coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up fourth. On fourth down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Back deep for the Steelers, Ryan Switzer. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, first and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Hey, watch the slant.
Yes. Ready?
On first down, it's Rudolph. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, Hey, we got everybody. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Shit. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Yep.
Mine.
Rudolph on first down. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
50's the mark.
Smooth.
50's the mark.
Yo, go. Deep grip.
Now Rudolph on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Look at me. Zipper.
On second down, Connor looking for space. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. It's a 6-yard pickup, but still a few chain links short, it appears, with fourth down coming up. We're scoreless after one. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. We'll see what they'll do here as they're up against a 4th and inches. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
Ready? 50, split.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
5.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
15, line it. 15, line it.
It's our field.
Let's go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
Hard. Get it.
On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
Fair. Hey, seam 6. Let's go.
Rudolph looking to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Hey.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph. Complete to Washington. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
43.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And Mahomes is going to go down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. So after a scoreless first quarter, we at least finally get some points on the board.
But it can't be what either of us expected, can it?
No, the safety's not what you expect for the first points of the game, but one of the goose eggs is gone. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Come on, set. 70, Indy. Hey, Echo.
49, guys. Mike, 49. I got it. 49.
Go.
49.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Rudolph. That's complete to his running back counter. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage. And that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Let's go.
Leo. Now.
Again, it's Rudolph. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Johnson, the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Let's go now. 90, Wolf.
Here we go, let's bring it.
Go.
Let's go, let's bring it.
Let's go.
Back to the air, Rudolph. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 4th down, here comes a Steeler punter, Jordan Berry, to kick it away. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Slant.
Hey, 43, 15.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie.
Let him know. Me. I got motion man. Me. I got this.
15.
Kill. Turn up.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
At the 46-yard line.
Ready? 18 Gator.
50's the mic. 50's the mic.
You ain't doing nothing today. Get it.
A final shot before the break, Rudolph. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Give them a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. To throw again on second down. Mahomes being chased out left. It's Hill, complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Mike 50, Mike 50. Coming, baby, I'm coming, baby. Mike 50, Mike. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. 50, yellow.
Mahomes to throw once more. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Go. 198. 15.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. It's for his running back, McCoy.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
You got motion, man. You, attack. Bravo. 198. Watch 98. 98 for Mike. Hey, taller. Alert flare. Watch out. Check.
Now it's Mahomes again. Out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Mahomes in the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He is going to find Hill here. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 49 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They complete it to Hill. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Johnson was the intended receiver. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Here we go. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Hey, wahoo.
Mike, 49's a Mike. Here we go, here we go. Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
Yes, yes. Ready?
From the gun, here's Rudolph. Over the middle, complete. It's Connor. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Rudolph. This is caught. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. From 13 yards out. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. Mahomes now to throw. And that's incomplete. They were trying to get it into Kelsey that time, and it's 3rd down. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No first down.
Now look at this. 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
All day, defense, all day, all day. Sit.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday. Yellow.
Here we go. 4th down, Mahomes. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Ready. 8, read. Look at me. Go. Stay grip.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Back now in Pittsburgh. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Deontay Johnson, 27 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Cameron Hayward picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
26 months. Drop deep, drop deep. 26. You better bring it. 26 months. I got wide.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And no, it's incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They were looking for Johnson that time. But it's going to be 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Rudolph. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 75 yards, as his guys are back within a single score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And he will get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful, and the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 41 yards. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. Rudolph looking to throw it to the end zone, but it's incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, but it'll be second and goal.
Brandon, some of those windows that throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Go now. 60 Pittsburgh. Hard, hard.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Bam, bam.
Check 24, watch 24. Check, crunch, crunch.
Ready?
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on fourth and goal. Here we go on fourth, Rudolph. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
They do tack on the extra point as well, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And some room to maneuver. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Under the category of obvious, you hate giving up a 1st down on 3rd and long. And somehow he finds his way downfield and picks it up.
Yeah, if you look at the coverage defensively, oh, this is great, but no one accounted for him at the quarterback spot.
At some point, you actually have to tackle him and get him on the ground short of the 1st down marker.
Back to throw, Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Now a desperation throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a big turnover.